Hey there, everybody. It's me, Sidra. Today in not such a great mood, but I thought let's just stream anyways, because I need something to get my mind off of stuff and... Well, yeah, off of stuff. I think that about sums it up. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing fine. Better than me. I thought maybe today we'd just take it slow, maybe do some talking, and I maybe do some fishing in Genshin, because I wanted to do that for quite some time and I never really get it done, because, well, it's quite of like a tedious task with not much like challenge behind it, so most of the time I just keep it for whenever I need something like that that I never do. So today's one of these days I really don't feel like I can accomplish anything today, so to speak, so I thought maybe just easy go and go fishing would be well, would be good today. Also, it kinda, if I don't have to think so much, I have an easy time streaming, I think, because yeah, my mind is kind of boggled. I made myself some tea. I forgot this morning, so it's rather light still. But, well, hydration is hydration, right? So yeah, I've not been doing so good. I don't know who's up to date on... I posted it on Twitter and also on the Discord. So yeah, my pet bird died yesterday, and it's been 23 years, and that's quite some time to have a pet, and it becomes family, and well, if it's gone, that hurts. So yeah, that's why I'm not in the bestest moods. I hope that's understandable, but I didn't want to just sit around alone all day long and do nothing, so I thought, hey, you're supposed to stream and do something. Maybe it's gonna get your mind off of things. So yeah, that's where we are right now. Anything I tried fixing the rewards, and I think the normal ones should be fixed. Let's just throw something random. So yeah, that is fixed now. As for the ones that are done by a trigger fire, there's this weird bug that the preview works just fine, but the actual motion only triggers once. And then never again until I refresh the source in OBS, and I have no idea why that is happening, so... for now, I will maybe post on their forums asking for advice later. I didn't really have time yesterday, I was occupied with crying. But if they can't fix it, I need to implement it with another tool, if there even is another tool for that. I don't really know of. I only know this one tool, so... But hopefully that can be fixed too. For now, if the rewards are triggered, the first one will probably go through. The other ones I will have to manually trigger, because I said the preview is going fine, just the actual trigger is not, so don't ask me why that is happening. It just is. Okay. Also, I'm gonna leave the music on today. I think I just need some... I need some vibes today. So yeah, get used to the music playing all day long today. Also, I'm not sure how long I'll actually stream. If it's gonna be like usual length, or if I'll stop a little earlier, I don't know yet. Okay. How about I get the game running? So we can get things started. It's not like we're doing anything major. I'm just... While I'm talking, I can also go and do some fishing. I'll probably turn either Genshin sound off, or at least dialogue, if that helps. Because, well, let's just say while you're fishing, Paimon is like very talkative, active, and with the same 3 lines over and over again. So that might turn out to be a little headache-inducing. I remember the last time I did a big fishing tour. I did not turn stuff off and I had a big headache afterwards, so... So probably will do that. I'll see if the dialogue slider in the audio options will maybe do things. Do anything. I can leave the sound on for like the first fishing pool and then we'll see on the second one on how stuff is changing up. What do you say about that? Also, need to set up OBS and change our category. I'm sorry, my mind is off. Where's my game window? Oh yeah, Genshin is the game that didn't want to be captured, right? Dang it. Wait a second, I need to get the window captured on. Because it will not work any other way.
Come on, traveler. Let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
That is working at the very least. Thank you very much for the follow. Zed Yuki Tomi Kamui? Or is the Z part of the first part? Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Can I just say Kamui? I'm not sure. Thank you so much. Alright, so that one is done now. I need to change category. How about that? Genshin. There we go. Just talk in Genshin. Genshin fishing. Okay, let's see if that is working now. There we go. That's better. Also, maybe... I need as little distraction as possible today. I just want to listen to the music and... I don't know. Calm down a little from being sad. Basically. Here's my pronoun if it helps you. See you Kitomo. See Yuki Tomo. Did that help? Does it make it better? Did I pronounce it correct this time? What's for me? You don't mind either way. Okay. Okay, where's this? I think the first fishing point. I'm a little out of my mind today. My pet bird died yesterday, so I'm not in the bestest of moods. So please excuse if I'm not super hyper today. It hasn't been a good week. Okay, as I said, I'll leave the sound on for the first fishing pool. I didn't see what kind of fish we had in there. But I'm guessing we're gonna turn it off for the other ones. At least the dialogue, because I think Paimon is getting pretty loud. How you doing? Are you having a nice day?
Yeah,
Or night, or whatever time zone it is. I think this one. Come on, bite. I don't know, it's something really relaxing to fish.
Steady now, it's the final stretch.
And there we go.
Wow,
but as I said, the dialogue might be a little too too distracting from actually hearing the music and talking, so I may turn the dialogue up. Starting with the next one. You didn't like? Oh wait, I pressed the wrong beat. Never mind. Hitting would be nice. Come on. Calm down, little fish. At first I wasn't really sure if I should stream today anyways, but I didn't want to just sit around moping, so I thought, hey, let's go stream anyways. Maybe it's gonna get better. Maybe I'm gonna get distracted enough. Yeah, as you notice, let's see if I change the audio settings to dialogue off, if that's gonna help. Because I'd like to keep the rest of the sounds, but just not Paimon's babbling all day long, because it's getting pretty repetitive after a while. Especially if you do a lot of fishing. Okay, let's see if that helped now. It doesn't make me any better at fishing though, I notice. Maybe a little closer. Yeah, a lot of thoughts have been going through my mind. Naturally. For example, I've been thinking about, like, putting even more work in the new model, but not knowing how I would get more time. You're right. Yo, this is the wrong one. This one. It's been a while since I last fished, so I'm not quite sure. Also, Paimon did really shut up, so it's good. So yeah, I've been thinking about how I actually get to be able to put more like work into the model. Which is kind of hard since like my schedule is already so tightly planned. I would have to cancel like family night maybe, which also would be sad on its own, but maybe I can make work like tighter. I can get like an hour plus of time where I could actually work on the new model. Some of these don't want to bite. Do I have the wrong one? Wrong bait? No, I'm pretty sure it's the right one. I'm sure they just very unenthusiastic about the whole thing. I would be enthusiastic about being caught as well, but... So, yeah. I made some progress on the model actually recently, but it's not really... It's not nearly close to being finished. And every time I get like one section done, another one is gonna come up. That's gonna make it even more, how to put it? Even more complex and gives it another layer of you need to get this one done. Or this stuff is not as easy as I first imagined it to be. Like for example, recently I did the hair textures for the new model. And I thought, hey, just draw a texture. You know how to draw a texture. You did that once or twice already. And put it on the hair mesh that you designed. But turns out it's not this easy. Thing is, apparently each hair has properties on how thick the texture on it is. And what height it is, like how repeating it is, how it wraps around each strand. And of course the mesh that I did had nothing optimized, so yeah, also I had to kind of like split the texture into at least 2... No, I think now it's 3 different materials, actually. Because I couldn't get it done any other way. Because I wanted a little bit of a difference between, like, the Freach and like, the rest. There we go. So, yeah. So that turned out to be quite a challenge. Lucky me, the hair is almost done now. Even though it took me way longer. But yeah, that's why I need more time. There we go. Wonder how some people get models done in like record speed. Maybe they're not as picky as me. But maybe they just have like more experience and therefore can get stuff done faster. But I think also it has to do with the fact that if I work on something, I need like a certain amount of time in like a consecutive span where I work on something, so I get focused on the project. I can't like go and work on the model for half an hour and then let everything go and do something else. That just... I need some time to get into project again. To be in a focused state, I can't just switch it on. So that may be a me problem. That others are not having, because I see people all the time, like... getting online and boom. Instantly, switching into project mode and start stuff. Like, it doesn't matter if they draw emotes or do models, do art, do music. They seem to be instantly focused, but for me it takes a while. I can't just go into instant focused mode, so to speak. Oh, dang it. So yeah. If I'm focused, then everything goes smoothly. And actually, I love to work on like a project for like hours on end. But sadly, my schedule will not allow, so I'm kind of like in the flow of something. And it's actually pretty sad that if I have to stop, I'm like, but it's going so well right now. I didn't want to take that. We're switching back to that. So, yeah. Which is problematic, because I said I only have like maybe an hour maximum of a second each time I want to work on the new model, so I feel like a lot of the time I am wasting the time kind of getting into the working mood again, like into hyper focus, like getting used to the tools. Like if I start doing textures and I'm not focused, everything turns out so scribbly and bad. I don't know how to describe it. But once I'm back in the zone, things are turning out pretty nice. But I take a while. Also, I hate being disturbed while I work. Yeah, we'll go steady. I forgot if we already switched daytime on that one. We'll just do it again. Do it again. Yeah. So I do wish I'll complete the model until the end of the year, but I can't promise anything. I think we could, but I'm not too sure. There's a lot of parts where I'm still unsure if I can even get it done, like, personally, because I never worked with the tools. Or I just don't have the expertise. Or stuff to test it on. For example, like the iPhone blend shapes, I couldn't even test because I don't have an iPhone. And of course, I know there is, what's the app called? Meowface, that's doing a simulation for that for Android. But I can't really... I mean, people say it works okay, but only like 80%. So if I'm not having the original, how can I optimize it to be good on the, like, 100% original? Okay, that fish is too far away. How are we going for the puffer fish? I seem to be throwing stuff on fish a lot. A talking animated elf playing a game with animated characters. Interesting. Ain't it, filet cheesesteak? Is that interesting? I just needed something to relax today, because I'm feeling rather sad, so I thought I'd do some fishing in Genshin, because I never do that actually. Because I always find the fishing, normally I find it like too boring. Even though I still need to get the achievement to get 2,000 fishes, so I never do it. But today I really need something to like calm my mind, and there's nothing more calming than repetitive tasks. Sad? Yeah, my pet bird that I had for 23 years died yesterday, so I have been feeling down. Actually, I cried a lot yesterday. Today is better, but I'm still feeling sad. So yeah, not in my usual hyper mood. This one was going slow. Yeah, that sucks indeed. First on the weekend we had this flooding situation, which I thought, the week's not going good. But then yesterday showed me, hi, we can do worse. Also, speaking of the flooding stuff, we had some damages actually on our... Oh god, I don't know what that's called in English. Garden house stuff. So that's gonna have to be repaired. Somebody's gonna have a look at it today, but I don't know when that will actually be fixed. I had a pet dog that got hit by a car years back. Aw, this is always so sad. I mean, I talked about it with somebody yesterday, somebody I know personally, and they said something that kinda gave me food for thought. I don't know what your opinion on this is, but they said basically they don't want to get a pet, even though they would like to have a pet, because they know they only gonna buy sadness when they lose it, and they couldn't take it, which I think is kind of true, but also I think a pet gives you a lot of like happiness while it is there, so that fish will just not come with it. So it's kind of like a win-lose, something like that. It's something to think about. I mean, it is kind of true, but it's only the half-truth, right? Probably depends on the person. I know people that lost pets that didn't even bat an eye and did get a new pet like the day after. I don't know, this makes me more sad than anything. I mean, just, it's like, it's a tool. But yeah. There are also good people out there. I hope at least. I try not to cry, okay? It's hard. But yeah, I hope your day is going better. Because you know this game. Did you play Genshin before? As you may or may not see, I'm kind of very addicted to the game. I like it a lot. Can't say I don't. I just don't do the fishing a lot. I did fishing way back when it was introduced, because there was an event for it. And also a weapon that you could get. But I got that and then I was out of fishing. And the achievement to get the 2,000 fish, I was like, I am gonna do that at some point if I get 1 or 2 each and every time. But, well, I was lying to myself. I never fished since that day. Just like humans, pets can bring you special moments. I've had numerous family members, including an older sister, pass away, but not for a second I regret having them in my life. Yeah, that's the way I see it. I mean, for like family members, you can't really like choose to like get them, but you need to see it the same way. Like, would you wish for them to never have been there? No. You're happy you had that many great family members and friends. But yeah, I will probably take some time before I get a pet again also. I'm gonna, with much luck, change living situation soon, so I'm definitely not gonna get a pet before that is done, because it's always like a hassle for a pet to get A, used to the new living space, and B, the move itself is also very stressful, so I'm definitely gonna wait that out. That's gonna be probably at least a year or so. But I'm not sure yet. Okay, that one's empty. But yeah, as I said, I had him for 23 years, and that's quite some time. So basically, almost all my life. Longer than I know most people that I still have contact with. Well, maybe excluding my parents, but... over here? Down. Now I'll go. And I know it was not like sudden. He was a pretty old bird. Usually his like subspecies gets to be like 10 years, maybe 15, if they are lucky. But somehow he lived out everybody and became 23. God, the music is going places. I've been joking a lot the last 3 years that he's basically a zombie walking around with that age. Because as I said, it was not normal. But yeah. Astonishing. Yeah, we'll go. I know, I'm not doing much action today, but I need this. Never played Genshin? Looks fun though? You're not gonna get the best impression by watching me fish, but... What I can say about Genshin, like, I'll probably give my little review. I don't make any secret out of it that I do really like the game. So it's maybe a bit biased, but if I'm honest, what first drew me to Genshin was like not the characters. Wrong bait. It was also not necessarily the graphics. I mean, they look amazing, but I've seen equally good games. But actually, the gameplay. Somebody like bugged me to try Genshin out, and I was like, okay, I will try it maybe. And What really caught my interest, this sounds like super nerdy and weird. Everybody's like, oh, character pretty and stuff, but look at me. Also, do I have the wrong bait? He's not, no, it's the right one. He just doesn't want to. What caught me, was the fact that they had these elemental reactions, or still have, that like combine different elements. Like, for example, if you're like here in the water, wait, and I go like in the water, my character gets the wet status, so they get like water on them, which I can use in combat. Like, if stuff is wet and you like put ice on it, it freezes, and so on and so on. And I don't know, this just really piqued my interest. I was like, possibilities. But then after I played a while, this of course piqued my first interest. I really gotten to fall in love with the story, because I really like the story and the characters. I am not so much a big fan of the whole like you have to play like meta community part. Also not a big fan of the shipping community. I'm just not much of a shipping person, no matter what game or series. And did I do this one yet? I don't know. And I am also not the biggest fan of I need to have everything just for collection. And I think that's also the wrong way to see the game. God, yeah, while I'm working. It's gonna be a secret. I'm not gonna tell anybody. I also mostly don't have time to watch people outside of like when I'm working, because other than that, I'm either sleeping, cooking, with the fishing pool, or working myself. So yeah, working or. Well, I can't watch it while I'm sleeping, and when I'm cooking, I have so bad connection down there with my phone, I can't watch anything, mostly. It's just the laggy mess. I think I got this one. Yeah, I got this one. So, for the most part, I do it while doing work, if the work is light. It's your profession. Programmer, actually. But I do a lot of like freelancer stuff, like in the general direction of also translation, and I hope soon art, if I am ever confident enough to do that. I mean, I've been trying to get into like selling 3D assets and stuff to kind of like help out with money to find the new place I was talking about earlier that I wanted to like get to. So if I have something that is like easy with like a general background noise to do, I will watch something. But if I have like a hard programming task, I will not have anything on, because otherwise it's not gonna be possible for me. Can cook, it sounds like a keeper to me. Cooking is an important skill. I learned to cook mostly because I was unsatisfied with what I have been served. When I was a kid, I was like, this doesn't taste good. I want to have it better. Kind of like that. So I learned to cook. I teach it to myself somehow, because there was nobody there to teach me. I learned from the internet. From recipes and stuff. Oops. Don't mind me, I'm fishing here. Go away. Shoo. Okay, there we go. Ow. Freaking electricity and water. Have a go. Let's start with these. The big chunk of boys. So yeah. I would say if you're a person that is heavily in the collection stage and is somebody that needs everything on day one, and everything that exists, like pronto, immediately, and for whatever the cost, Genshin is a bad game for you. Because you might spend money. Thank you very much for the follow. Sophie Ixie? Did I pronounce it correctly? I hope I did. Can I call you Sophie? But if you're like generally very chill about just getting what you like, or just what you actually can afford with the in-game resources at the time, if you like in story, and doing stuff like RPG style, if you like in RPGs in general, I think then you might like the game. I mean, it's free, so try it out when you find the time. And make your own picture out of stuff, because people can tell you whatever they want. You need to find it in your own heart if you like something or not. I mean, there's many games that I say, they look interesting, but when I play it, I just can't help but get bored. I don't know. Or there's some aspects of games that get me bored, like fishing here in Genshin, but sometimes I need it, because there is a certain opportunity. Ah, the kitty cat came to play. I'm glad that the sound alert worked this time. So yeah. But sometimes there's a time for everything. Sometimes you need cute and well, relax and fishing after a sad time. So I'm glad this is here, because otherwise I wouldn't have known what I'd play today. I was thinking about maybe doing Minecraft then instead with my mode today, but I never had that on stream before, so I wouldn't know if it caused any problems. So, and this one I played before on stream, so why not? Also, it's good practice to do that anyway. As I said, I still need the achievement, and I never get to do it anyways. Numb. Also, it kind of reminds me of like the Stardew Valley fishing minigame, which I enjoyed a lot too. Just this series is a little less stressful than the other one. At least in my opinion. Stardew kinda can get tricky depending on the fish. But this one is mostly easy. So I can kind of do it without thinking, and I have time to talk. Unless I threw the bobber onto anybody's face. No, not feeling it? Yummy, yummy? Wow, this took a long time for him to realize, like, oh wait, this is bait I like. Shows you that there is individual fish. Some are just not as smart as the others. There we go. Also, the one splashing over there means that it's one that we can put in like our housing pot. They usually splash around. At least that's how I get to tell if it's in, well, ordinary regular fish or if it's one for the housing. Even though I'm not sure if you can make actual like fish for cooking, for example, with the extra ones from like the housing stuff. Could be. I don't want to try it out though. Would be a little sad, like, oh, this is my pet fish, but sometimes I make sushi. And then I don't have a pet fish no more. Oh god, I have a little fly in my room. This is gonna annoy me for the rest of the stream. There we go. Da, 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 da. I wonder how many fishes these are. I know I gotten about, I think, 1,000 fish of the achievement done. If I remember correctly. About, not one exactly, but about. So whenever I'm done with fishing the spots today, I will know how many fish approximately there on the map, and that will give me like an estimation on how often I need to actually do this to get the achievements. Okay, this one is empty. Go up here. I hope not too much. I'm hoping for like something like 500 fish maybe per whole map. That would mean I would have to do it once more. I think if I need to do it much more, I'll probably go insane. Because as I said, today it's okay, but usually I'm not into like go and fish for a few hours. That's mostly maybe because I play Genshin like by myself and I'm not having people to talk to to make it worthwhile, like basically like doing a side thing. But maybe that would be an idea at some point, like tune into a live stream and fish once more until it is done. Just to take the opportunity to finally get this done. Tomorrow there's gonna be new content coming out for Genshin. I'm really excited about that one too. Maybe it's good that we're taking it slow today. So I'm not like overdoing it on the action. So I don't get burned out. Does that make any sense? I'm hearing soundtracks I never heard before. It's all on my music playlist though, but sometimes I've got the feeling that like clicking the random button on the shuffle is not as random as I think. That's little small fishies. There we go. Oh, dang it. Maybe the big one wanna bite. That one is actually very pretty. Ah, please don't. Please, I need to remember that after I've done the fishing that I turn my dialogue options back on. I just wanted to make the fishing a little more relaxing. And it's not relaxing if you have a voice line every 2 seconds you do it. Da-da-dam. There we go. I think I already changed time once, but we're still gonna do it. Somehow I like this song. Yeah, well, we already did that. I don't know which way is faster. Let's go from this side. Da-da-da. Dang it, I thought that was gonna work. It probably should. Uh-oh. You're not bothering me fishing? You can just hop here. Oh no, now you're bothering me. You were just getting some help. Ow. Yeah, that's better. Now where the fishies at? There they are. Let me guess. I need to kill you too. Great. Just what I wanted to do. Wow, Genshin without the dialogue lines is pretty sad. Okay, let's get back to fishing. It's better. angle is a little bit weird. Up here, maybe? There we go. I wonder what people think if they click on to me again today, and then they're like, what the heck is she doing today? Why is she fishing in Gunch? There's probably lots of people that do that and wonder why. And then they don't read the Discord or the Twitter, so they are highly confused. And probably also don't ask. There we go. But at least I labeled the stream correct, so everybody should know what to expect. There's just fish here today. Me and the fish. Me and my sadness and the fish. And lots of talking. Hopefully. Because I need some... Wait, why is there a crab running through the picture? Don't mind me, I take that. I was just confused. Like, what the heck? Didn't even know you could pick stuff up. I mean, while you're fishing. Don't forgetting the hydrate. Can you eat the fish at least? Pretty sure I can, yes. Though I'm not sure I did that a lot. When with the fish... Yeah, there is the fish. I go on the fish... Oh, wait, which one? For example... Which one? I need to fillet them, I think. But I forgot how to do that. It's been such a long time. As I said, I didn't do fishing. I think you need to do that at the cooking table. Probably. I can try that out. Because actually, to be honest, in most cooking recipes, I am missing fish actually. So, nice coincidence, I'm guessing, now that you mention it. I have like a tons of recipe I haven't mastered yet. You have to play like a little mini game to actually cook the ingredients to the dish where you have the recipe from. Unless you master the dish by completing it a certain number of times, then you can actually let it auto cook for you, because you already shown that you had no problem doing it. And most dishes I haven't completed had have fish in them. I don't know why. I just kept them for last. Come on. Stay steady. Fry it up with some potatoes and fresh vegetables. A nice salad. Actually, I do really love some, like, tuna in a salad, or... basically everywhere. I had it, like, on kind of as a pizza topping a lot, or, like, with noodles. I'm a big tuna fan. Salmon is great too, but... sometimes it gets a little fatty, so I'm not eating it that much. Wait, there's, like, a normal fish there too. Gotcha. So that is pretty nice. I have to say though, I'm not into like very fancy fish, like a lot of people have, like where they like having a very exclusive exotic fish served with them, like basically with the head still on, like where you see the fish body. I like my fish more a little processed. Let's just put it like that. Either from a, like from the can, or like if it's like smoked, like that. Something where the fish doesn't look at me while I'm eating it. That is nice. Okay, that means this part we have done. Let's Let's go off to the icy mountain next. Didn't eat breakfast this morning? All I'm thinking about is food. Which time of day is it for you right now? For me, it's like afternoon. So... afternoon for you too? Because it's hard to tell, everybody having different time zones. Also, why didn't you eat anything? Did you forget? Didn't you have time? Yeah, let's stand here so we don't freeze. There we go. Also, I wouldn't eat fish for breakfast. Not necessarily. Maybe. On very, very special late breakfast occasions, maybe. Is even the blue one here? The blue one only is in this, like, ice area. Not sure I'm having, like, a decoration variant of that yet. This one. Pretty sure. It's not splashing though, so it should be a normal fish. America, 8 in the morning. Oh, okay, so... the opportunity was not too long ago and you missed it. You're gonna have to wait until lunch though. Hopefully you can get through the day. Maybe you need a snack. No, I'm not much of the, like, big snacker. I know a lot of people that need at least one snack, at, like, 10 and one at, like, 3 PM or something. Always in a rush to leave the house, plus I need to catch my bus. Well, lucky me, most of the time I am working in home office, so... no bus to catch. No point to leave the house. Just need to be on point for appointments and got all my work done. And for the freelance stuff, well, I can complete that at my own pace, even though I really love doing it everything all at once, like boom boom, and then take more. As I said, I'm currently saving up for the new place. So money is tight. But if I'm lucky, I'm gonna get it, and then I'm finally gonna have a place to live, because currently I'm crashing with somebody. And I like taking off some of their space. And while that is, like, nice, after 2 or 3 years, you really want your own, like you said you would have 2 or 3 years ago. Lunchtime I go all out and work in the city, so a lot of good places. I'm gonna be honest, I'm more of a, like, eat the big stuff at, like, dinner and eat something small or basically, like, nothing at all for lunch type of person. But not because I want to. Oh, I have the wrong page, maybe? Not because I want to, but because I wanna, like, cook stuff for the big meal. And it's cheaper if you cook it for, like, multiple people, not only me. And they are not at home until, like, at night, so big meal at dinner time. Usually. Unless it's like a special Sunday or something. Never happened though in the last year. So yeah. Okay, so this one is empty. Double check. I seem to have my head in the clouds. I don't know. There we go. Okay, that is done. So the next point is up here. Good thing that I marked all these fishing places. I would never remember where these are. Ah, don't fall down. The curse of putting the dialogue off for the fishing is you don't get to hear Diona's cute noises when she walks. Yeah, we'll go. But yeah, I imagine being in a city, there's a lot of places to choose from. I'm from a very, very small town, so... we don't have that much choice here. I think we have about like 2 or 3 pizza places. 2 Chinese places. With very limited number of recipes on their, like, their card. And I think there was a Greek restaurant at some point. I'm not sure that is closed now, though. And the only thing exotic that we're having, and that's not even in the city, it's a little bit out on the outside, is a Indian restaurant. And I think that's why I love that one so much, because it's basically the only thing other than pizza and like very, very basic Chinese food that you can get here. I'm not talking like good representative Chinese food. I'm talking like, hey, we have microwaved supermarket rolls and stuff. Oh yeah, and we have a McDonald's here, if that counts. What's your favorite food to go out for? I would say I am not a person that like says this food is like the only thing that I take and it's my absolute favorite. Because I'm gonna be honest, I am the person that compares what she had last time and tries to get something different the next time. Like if I have pizza on one day, I'm gonna get something with rice the next time. If I have that, then I'm gonna take something with noodles the next time probably. Then maybe burger stuff. I'm just gonna mix it up, because if I get the same thing over and over, I'm getting bored. So I love in mixing it up. At least for like takeout. Well, for cooking too, but there's like way more days you actually cook than when you get takeout, so most of the time though, the people that I like order with, like for a birthday or stuff, they decide on what is ordered, not me. Because I say I'm not taking takeout too much, because it's expensive and cooking is cheaper and I need to save up currently, so. Nice pizza or a nice burger with a cold glass of beer. It sounds delish, except for the beer. I'm not drinking alcohol much. Or, not at all, to be honest. Some years ago, I was drinking like one glass for like New Year's, but even that I don't do anymore, so... Alcohol is 0 from now on. Just doesn't appeal to me. I think pizza is a nice option in general. And if somebody told me you can only get one takeout for the rest of your life, only one, and never ever ever anything else, I probably would pick pizza. Not because I like pizza more than the rest, but because you can like change the pizza up. You can have a pizza with vegetables. You can have cheese pizza. You can have a fish on it. You can have spinach pizza. You have so many variants. It's way easier than like... If you have burger, you can maybe do beef, chicken... well, maybe a vegan burger, but that's about it. I mean, of course, you have like different condiments and stuff, but it's still a burger. It's tasting, in my opinion, very like burgery, no matter what kind of burger it is. Pizza, on the other hand, I think depends very much on the topic that you like put on. So it's a very different style depending on what's on top. Okay, this one is done too. Okay, now let's be smart about this. Because I need to remember which ones I've done already. So yeah. But in general, I'd say my favorite food in general, not like fatiga, but in general, would be lasagna. My own self-made lasagna, not to brag. Not store-bought. Not from any restaurant. My lasagna is my favorite food. Where's the fishing point? Fish? Hey, have you seen the fish? Oh, they do have seen the fish. I love pasta. Yeah, I love the lasagna that I make for myself. I mean, it's basically just like every lasagna recipe. Like, you have like your meat in there, and you have some vegetables in there, the tomato sauce, and the cheese on top. Ow. But what I do make different, instead of doing this like bechamel sauce that everybody's doing, I am putting on some... I'm not knowing the English word. Give me a sec, I'm gonna Google it. I am putting something on top. Come on. Wikipedia, help me. English. Ah! Okay, it's the same in English. Cream fresh. So yeah. So yeah, I'm putting that in between, and I love this lasagna to the death. I mean, as I said, the most important thing for me is diversity, so I'm not like eating only that and every day. But that's the thing that I'm really looking forward to, if it's like at the end of a day and there's lasagna made for me. Italian is actually my favorite to eat. And that includes the pizza. Yeah, I would say for me that probably as well, but we do not have the best Italian restaurants in terms of noodles. Actually, they're pretty bad. Maybe I'm just cooking too good. But I'm usually not liking what they do with their noodles, so I never really order noodles with them. Only pizza. I don't know why. Maybe I'm too picky, but the noodles are mostly too greasy for my taste. Not liking it. Also, if you're putting it with cheese, I tried that. Then the cheese is not like crispy enough. They just can't get the noodles right. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not that hard. Even I can do it better. But at least they're doing a good job on the pizza, so I shouldn't complain. Even though one of my favorite pizzas you can order here, actually embarrassing for all the Italian places, one of my favorite pizzas, not the favorite, but one of the favorites, I think it is about at maybe second place, would be the pizza from the Indian restaurant. Yeah, they offer pizza too, and it's actually better than some of the Italian ones, so... It's sad but true. They make good pizza. But maybe it's also in the way they're like delivering the pizza, because they put in like some foil below the pizza, so it doesn't lie like in the package directly, but it has a foil below it, and I think the foil is helping with like the moisture, so it doesn't get soggy. But kudos to their pizza. It's actually super good. The only other pizza that is actually better is one from the one... It's also not really an Italian restaurant. It's a bar that mostly serves Italian food, though. And though they also have like these little... snack rolls that are like filled with cheese and stuff. But mostly they also serve drinks. And they have absolutely perfect pizzas. They are the best pizzas. But they're also double the price of a normal pizza, so... Good. But expensive. So... Yeah. So normally I don't pick these. Except, when one of the other people wants to actually order that. What can I say? I do not have that much money to spend, so usually I take like the cheaper options. If they're almost as good. In my opinion, I mean, it is the best pizza here, but if I can get 2 pizzas for the same price that are almost as good, why would I buy the more expensive one? As somebody that's always low on money, that's probably just a poor set out. You're poor, that's why you're thinking that way. But yeah. I mean, if I could pick and it were free, I would definitely take the other one. And though I'm gonna have to admit, I'm probably also not too snobby with the stuff. For example, a lot of people say like you can't eat McDonald's food because it's like super cheapo and stuff, but I actually don't really care. It's a little expensive sometimes, or at least the specialty stuff is, definitely. Like the basics sometimes are okay in price. But, yeah. I actually quite like them. That may be because they are like the only burger place that's close. So if I want to get burgers and it's not a homemade burgers, which I sometimes do, but they stink in the house, they smoke in the house with stinky smoke most of the time, so then the house gonna stink like burger for at least 2 days. So I need to do that carefully. Other than that, you can only like go to the McDonald's. I would say I actually prefer my homemade burgers over the McDonald's burgers. But I definitely do prefer the nuggets on McDonald's. McDonald's just does something with the nuggets that no place else does. The nuggets there are absolutely excellent, and I don't know how they do it. It's just this perfect mixture between crispy and softness. Because most nuggets we get here are like too dry and like not at all, like, I don't know, not at all soft. But the ones that I tried to do homemade, they never get a certain crisp to them somehow. So it's the opposite problem. I don't know how they do it, but it's great. I mean, the fries are also okay. I'm not much of a fry person eater. I do eat them. But most of the time I need more vegetable to something. Like if I have like let's say I would have a steak to eat, I would definitely not eat fries with that, because that's gonna be like fatty again, like double the fatty. And not like from a health perspective, but from a taste perspective. I need something to like clean my mouth from like the fatness taste, so I can enjoy the next bite of the juicy steak more. Maybe it's just because I mostly get the cheap fries and they're not so good. I ever really made fries myself. I really just didn't have the time, I guess. Also not the resources. Cutting it all by hand would probably take pretty long if you do it for like multiple persons, not just for one person. Dum dum dum. Oh, that one is a little harsh. We're talking so much about food. It's getting me hungry. That one was easy in comparison. And bite. Da, da, dum, dum. But yeah. I do actually cook a lot, so... If I get takeout, it needs to be something really special for me. That's why I'm careful with what I'm ordering. I'm usually not the person to try something super weird just for the sake of it, because if I put money on a takeout, it needs to be at least edible. So I usually have a good grasp on what ingredients I like in what like form. So I usually can say if I like something or not. And though some things surprised me. But not too many. Usually I know what I eat and what I don't eat. So the only things I can actually like or try out are things that I never tried before because they weren't available to me. Like when I go to a big appointment in another city for like a doctor's appointment, and I'm gonna have to eat lunch there, I'm actually gonna try something I never had before, something exotic. Usually not in a big portion then though, just for trying. So. There we go. Chat unavailable. That's not what I wanted to click. I clicked it in the wrong order. Well, at least I'm getting the fishing done today. That's a positive, isn't it? I otherwise would probably never do it. Is it just me or are these less and less fish? Maybe not that many fish respawned, actually. Or I left these pools. I think the fish only respawn once you fish out all the fish, right? So maybe I left these like half emptied. And forgotten to like finish them, and they were in this state of just 2 fish left for like forever. I mean, it might be. It's definitely less than before. Well, it has to be done anyways. Da 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 da. Okay, this direction. No, I'll just walk there. Da 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 da. Which reminds me, I still need to upgrade my like music library for the stream, but I didn't have time. I was busy moping. Sad, but sadly true. There you go. I hope those will not interfere with my fishing. Hey there, Sid. How's it going? Are you having a nice day? I am a little bit more on the, like, sad and depressed side today because of happenings, private happenings. But I hope you're doing better. We're just doing some fishing today to get my mind off of things. Also to maybe at some point get the achievement to catch 2,000 fishes. If I may dream. Also, we're taking it slow. Because the more there's gonna be new content, and I need my energy for that. $2,000, that's a lot. Indeed. I mean, I already gotten a good portion of the fish, because when fishing was introduced to the game, I fished quite a lot, because you could get a weapon for it, and also there was a special event where you could catch a lot of fish, like, daily, and I gotten quite some time on my hands when that happened, so I gotten already, like, half of it done, but then I stopped fishing, because I gotten the weapon, and other things happened, so I was like, okay, fishing boring, I don't want to do. But today I really need something very repetitive to, like, keep me going and keep my mind off of things so I can talk a little bit. But yeah, 2,000 really is still a lot. I'm not sure how many we will get when the whole map is gonna be empty. Maybe like 400, 500? Would be my guess. Maybe it's just 200, then I try. But yeah, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. At some point it's gonna swap over while I'm fishing and I will not notice. Okay, we already did the night cycle here. Oops. They did get annoyed at my fishing. Also, I still do have my dialogue off. So that Paimon doesn't repeat the same sentence like 3 times in a row. Doesn't sound too good in combat, to be honest, but what can you do? What can you do? It's a little quiet then. Quiet Genshin session. What AR are you? I said I'm a little obsessed with Genshin and I can actually prove it. Because I'm 60. So yeah, a little obsessed. Just a pinch. A pinch Genshin obsessed. Tiny bit. Usually not doing much fishing though. 60, yes, 60. Tiny bit obsessed. Also, usually I'm not running around with that group, but it doesn't matter. We're only doing fishing. Yeah, I know it's quite a lot. How long did it take you to go from 59 to 60? Long. Very, very long. But you can also say I had quite of like a time advantage to get things done, because I have been playing Genshin since like pretty much 1 or 2 weeks after release. I don't quite know. I would have to look it up when I started playing. So it's not like I started recently or anything. It's not like I found a secret way to rush things. It's just I played consistently for a very long time. So, but yeah, that last level, or more like the last like 3 levels or something, took forever. Absolutely forever. Like, even if you thought, oh, I am close, there's only like a tiny pinch missing, like a stroke on like the line, it wouldn't happen. And at some point I just did dailies and I'm like, oh, what happened? I just forgot. Then I turned 60 somehow. I mean, what AR are you? How long have you been playing? Let me obsess over Genshin a bit more. How do you keep yourself busy in the game? Usually I have so little time on my hands with like work and life and cooking and everything that I hardly have the time to get like my dailies and stuff done, so I don't have to keep myself busy. But I'd say if you've done everything, you're gonna have to wait for new content, but new content is gonna come out tomorrow, so that should not be a problem. But I say just play it on your own pace, not rushing things. There's always things you can do like in between, like this fishing here, for example, for achievements. Even though I think I still have some secret quests that I never did. I was reading about a few last time. And I think I haven't done them yet, so I may complete that at some point. But I'm not feeling like that today. I'm not having the bestest of moods today because of personal reasons again. So yeah. 56. I've been there for months. Well, what helps a tiny bit, if I remember correctly... I need to think. It's like doing all the quests and the hangouts and stuff. It just doesn't want to bite. Of course, the daily stuff. I'm not sure. Do these like the blue quests that can pop up daily? These like extra quests also give AR. I'm not remembering if I forgot. But yeah, as I said, I've been playing a long time, so maybe it's just a time advantage. But I mean, there's not much to achieve here. I mean, you get a few like wishing orbs and stuff if you're on 60. But other than that, it's like you can't also go past that, so it's a long-term goal. No need to rush. Just do stuff you like in the game and it will happen on its own. That's at least what I did. Not thinking about it too much. Come on. There we go. Now changing time again. Drinking something. Hydrate important. Warm weather. I was so happy when it was raining, but now it's all warm again. It will never stay like good weather for long. So sad. Heat wave after heat wave. Okay, let's try to get this one. Come on. These ones never seem to bite. Not necessarily interested in becoming AR60. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Just let it happen when it happens. It's not something that needs to happen like instantly. It doesn't really get you anywhere. Like when people say they want a higher AR rank, I'm always imagine like because you can't do events because it's low, or like you can't do co-op yet because you haven't unlocked it, or something like along these lines. But no, some people just want to rush to 60. I don't know why. Seems such a big goal for some people. Because actually, there's the only thing that you feel after you've done AR60 is nothing, because there is nothing afterwards. There we go. Next fishing point. On the mountain. I wonder how many fish we'll get after we got all of these. So I said, I think I had about 1,000 fish before, so... we could... see how many fish are approximately on the map. But as I said, I may have left some pools half fished out, so the number might not be correct. Also, I think it is heavily random how many fish there actually are in some of these polls. Like, how active are you playing? Are you kind of like finished up on all the stories? Are you waiting for tomorrow for like 3.0? Or are you still kind of like further behind and don't really wait for like new content? Because I see a lot of people that say Genshin has basically no content, but as people start the game, they are like overwhelmed with content they need to catch up on. So most people that complain that there is no content are just the people that completed all the content already. It's like when you get a offline game at day 1, play through it in like 3 night sessions without sleeping, and then complain that the game is like already over. Only done about half of the story. 1 or 2 hangouts. I recently caught on all the hangouts and now got them all done. I really enjoy like the hangouts. A nice pace from the rest of the quests. They can be a little bit more either silly or like funny. Probably depends on the character, but you know what I mean. Actually, I tried like getting a lot of these like frames that you can get for your like Serenity Pod, and putting a picture of each of the hangouts up. I'm not sure I caught up on all the pictures because the frames are quite expensive in wood, so I may have not enough frames actually. But I think I got them almost all up. I can have a look later after we're done fishing. Kind of like a little memory plaques. I'm really looking forward to the new like furnishing items that come with Sumeru. I'm wondering if there's gonna be a new teapot style too, because when it came out fresh, I did a lot of like decorating there, but once I kind of like got a little sneak peek of the Sumeru style of like art and furnishing and everything, I was like, I'm gonna wait until there's a Sumeru pod and then I'm gonna do everything in like Arabian style. Who's your favorite character? It's Venti, actually. Don't ask me why, it just is. I mean, I love a lot of characters, but that's one is definitely my 100% favorite. Just is. Who's your favorite character? You have any favorite? Okay, we've gotten everything here. Wait, I did that one, right? So this one is next. Ayaka and Hu Tao when I get her. I hope you do. May you be a Hu Tao haver. You think she's gonna get a rerun soon? Yeah, that's why I have him C6 and R5. Hey there, Araneko. C6 and R5? Have you been saving all your gems just for Ayato? Or are you like filthy rich? Because I am poor person, so I have to actually like play to get all my characters. So C6 R5, like so far away, can't even grab it. I wailed. Always these rich people. Give me some money. I also need gems. I've been saving up currently. Next is Scaramouche. I've been saving for Scaramouche too. I'm just at the moment I am interested in how they gonna be redesigning him, because there's been like talks that he's gonna get a like design change, at least outfit change. And I'm like, please don't ruin him. That's so much money. Indeed, it is so much. 300k primos. If we're on the topic, can you also buy me a big house or a villa? 300k primos. I never saw 300k primos ever. How much do you do? We don't want to know. One-shotting everything. Yeah, with my like no money attitude, I can already like confirm, yes, I'm not doing very good in the abyss. That's the way it is. Oh, come on, be a good fishy. I got some yum yum. $1.2 million? 60k to 80k with each slash. My normal characters don't even do that much on like a full ult. Why is everybody doing so much better? Oh, because they're throwing money at stuff. I forgot. Money can solve so many problems if you had it. Yeah, my god, indeed. Huh. I thought I already had the other half. Apparently I was mistaken. Money can buy happiness. At the moment I'm like very like having no money, because I'm saving up to get my own place to live at, so there's no money left for anything else. Come on, you see in the bopper. Please. Fight it. Yes, yes, interest. Yes. So basically, I'm permanently broke right now. Because every money I have is going towards financing that new place to live. And I really hope that's coming through in the end, because it would be sad if I save up all this money and then I don't get it. The power of money. My other doesn't use Hydra, he just slaps with money. Like having the sunglasses on and then like, here, take all my money. Like this, like, there, take it. Bling bling. You know why I always check double. I'm pretty sure we already did nighttime. Yes, bling bling bling. I had to go in around carrying his golden necklace around and his glasses, and he like bling bling. Okay, this one, I did that one. Which means the next one is this one. That's my boy. How do I get past these guys? I just want to go fishing. Maybe the long way around will help. Oh, look who's there. No, we're gonna go fish. There we go. Not bothering you, you're not bothering me. No. I can only dream. The problem is it's not only the constellations and the weapons. The problem is I have terrible luck with artifacts. So most of my characters just have like absolute minimum poo-poo stats. Whatever I could get. Only miss C6R5 animal use and Dendro? Then I would have each element. I'm getting more depressed than before. I wanted the stream today to feel better, actually. Go so the abyss right now. He probably already did. Also have free-to-play account. And how you doing on that one? Just for comparison's sake. Wait, also, are you playing 2 accounts? How much time do you have on your hands? Don't you have to, like, spend time earning that money that you spent too? I have hardly enough time for 1 account. So there goes solo the abyss. I do have horrible in abyss. I can't. I'm sorry. I am incapable. Oh my god, creepy. I am like, what the heck is standing there? I forgot he was there. I'm gonna have to be honest. Abyss every time it resets is like a fight to go into, because it shows me how bad I actually am, like equipment wise, but also like gameplay wise. So yeah. Got Mona with 5 pulls on the account. Guess how long it took on the well account? Long. The first 5-star that I pulled was also Mona, but it took the whole pity to actually get her. And I wanted Venti, so yeah. And he took the second full pity again, so yeah. I am not known for having much luck. That's why I feel a special connection to Bennett, I think. Because we both have terrible luck. Okay, all the fish here are done. 1 year and 8 months. Oh, you did not wail for her there. You just... It was like, when I get her, then I have her. But I don't care about anything else. I mean, I am still like wanting to have some of the like weapons that are like on the standard banner. But I'm just not having luck getting these. I'm wanting the Skyward Pride sword. But it doesn't happen. It just will not happen. So I know terrible luck is terrible luck. But I can't say I'm really pulling except for like the 3 blue orbs that we're getting, so... But yeah. I need all my gems that I'm getting for the normal banner if I want something. I can't use them up on the standard banner. No, with the 73 pull, the soft pity begins, which means with every pull, you do increase the chance of getting a 5-star. Well, I have proven time and time again that you can take up to the full amount of 2 times 90 to get the character you want. It's sad but true. When I see people I know and they tell me like they gotten the 5-star they wanted in like 50 pulls, I'm like, how? My paperwork done, I can chill for a few. Chilling sounds good. I mean, you're still gonna have to work on, but now in a more relaxed mood. Like, I'm answering emails kind of mood. Does that make sense? When you're at work and you got nothing to do. You're just raining in the box, doing nothing, basically. That's the best time of work. Better than being overworked, in my opinion. It begins with 0.6 at 73 and ends with 102.6 at 90. Well, it's just chances. I mean, if you tell me the chance of rolling like a 6 on a dice in like 2,000 throws is basically 100 and I still not getting it, it's still chances. It's chances. The chances are never on my side. Doing nothing is great, yeah. Do nothing, crew. Over here. I like to apply. Which bait do I have on? Every 90 is 100%. Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I... And then you have to win the 50-50. That's why I sometimes had 180 to get the character that I wanted. So yeah. I mean, how bad would it be if you had to actually pull like 90 to get the first 5-star and then lose the 50-50? But then the audacity to have like another 90. Like... Sometimes I feel super unlucky, but... Maybe I'm not the only one. I know people in like my circle that like started Genshin this month. And they have like maybe 30 wishes in total and they already pulled 2 5-stars. And I'm like, why and how? And life's not fair. Just... That's a statement I can totally see. Life is not fair. Happened to me with Elon and lost. Exactly. We're on the losing side. Would just say rip. Yeah, if all of your saved up gems go in the toilet. That's indeed very rip. Ripperoonie. The worst thing is if you actually save in like for 2 characters that you know are coming up. And on the first one you lose and everything. And then you know you don't have enough for the second one. It's basically crying incarnate. And then there's me who got double Kazuha on the banner. After that, one another and with zero pity his weapon. As I said, can I have some of your luck, money, and all other resources of your life, please? Please? Just a tiny bit, tell me your secret. I want to know the secret to a successful life. What can I do to change? You know how they sometimes say there's like gold accounts and like shadow accounts depending on how well you do? I think that is true for real life. Got Mona, Elon, and Jean in the temple. As I said, everybody seems to have stories like this. I have just sad stories to share. It's the only thing I have. Then there's me who paid $50 just to get him in the next 3 pulls. Oh, at least, I mean, you could use it for the next character. It was not like a total waste or anything. Was there only one fish in there? There we go. I mean, everybody has like their own wishes. I mean, for some people, getting one character can be like a nightmare. For example, I see many people being very upset most of the time when they get a Chi-Chi. But somebody I know personally wanted a Chi-Chi since they started and they haven't got one, and they go insane each time. when they get another like 5-star and it's not Chi-Chi, and I'm like, it's surely gonna have to be Chi-Chi at some point. Don't get worried. And every time they see somebody with the Chi-Chi out or somebody pulling a Chi-Chi in general, they get so sad. So yeah, somebody's trash, another person treasure. It's sadly true. Shao was my first vice, so I skipped all weapons, waiting for his weapon to be coming. Then I got the dust thing, so I had to pay 300 to get his bow. Ow, 300. Ow. Where you all getting the money from? I mean, if I had 300, I would probably get a microphone first. But I mean, just saying, but yeah. He owns an oil company. Okay, is that now a good or a bad thing? Because actually, oil evil, but money? Is that a congrats or a not a congratulations? I'm not quite sure. All bow about 300 to 500? What do you mean? All bows cost that much? You got all bows in the process before you got that one? I am confused. Amos bow is ARF. I'm not even having a single Amos bow. I just... In general, I've had, like, not many luck getting, like, any of the standard banner weapons so far. I think I have about... Two, I think? So, yeah. Things I don't even use bow carriages. Good thing that I don't necessarily need an Amos bow. But it's also like everybody when they talking about like options for characters, they seem to be talking about like this thing everybody has lying around in their back, they'll just like take that, and I'm like, I'm not having that. The same thing for a lot of other weapons, like that fish will not bite. Let's take the other one. A lot of people like, Wolf's Greatsword. Everybody having that. Like, take that one if you don't have anything else. I'm like, I'm not having that either. So yeah, I'm not having the biggest weapon bank here. I mean, I have some... Don't get me wrong, I have some 5-stars that I saved up for. But I got these from, like, from their respective weapon banners. And it mostly took forever. It was from standard banner, yes, but... I never get any weapons from the standard banner somehow. I don't know why. I seem to have terrible luck. The stand-up banner is only, like, throwing out, characters for me that I don't need. And I only, like, as I said, put the free, blue orbs in, so I'm not actually getting that much either. There we go. Fishies. Now pull out the whole list. Pull out everything I missed. Come on. Why is this one harder than the rest? Isn't it just supposed to be one of the normal fishies? I mean, sometimes, or at least in the past, some of these weapons were like on other weapon banners that you could get them on. Like as a... Well, as the lost option. But I think recently they haven't added these to weapon banners at all because they have so many weapons that they need to get, like, rerun. Most of them being tied to characters, so... You have mostly, like, the new characters with their new weapons, and the reruns with the rerun weapon. And if they have the fortunate blank spot, they have, like, other not standard banner weapons that they like to run instead. Which means the chance of these coming to a weapon banner anytime soon, I think, is pretty low. Tighnari will be, his weapon will be on stand-up. Are you sure? Because I have been reading about that nowhere, and it actually interests me. If anybody has any news, if his bow actually does come to the standard banner, that would be very interesting. Because I've been thinking about that. Because as I just mentioned, it is very unlikely that weapons are rerun other than like character reruns, since well, the slots are full. And since Tighnari will not get a rerun then, because he's gonna go to the standard banner, does it mean that his weapon will never get a rerun? This is something that is confusing me, actually. Amos bow is good for Ganyu. Yes, would be good on Ganyu if you play here, of course, as a charged attack. I mean, if you're not playing here as, like, just old spam sub DPS, then not, but... Okay, this one is MG2. Now we're going to do the chasm afterwards. We're gonna first do all the normal fishing spots. This one is next. It adds the hunter's bow to it, but does it mention that anywhere? Because I never found info about that. They said on the live stream that Tighnari is gonna be added, but no word about his bow, I think. Unless I missed it, because I'm a little dumb. I know sometimes I miss stuff easily. Why didn't he bite? I have the right bait on, I swear. Oh, then I'll try another fish. This one, maybe. So yeah, if you're playing Ganyu with, like, charged attacks mostly, like, with a lot of on-field time, then I think it's definitely her best weapon. Yeah. I mean, for most characters, it depends on how you play him. But that's, I think, how most people like to play Ganyu. The chances are possible. Yeah, but they didn't mention anything yet, right? I mean, I wish they would do that. I mean, it just would seem fair, in my opinion. Because as I said, the possibilities of it ever getting a rerun are basically zero, and they only add into the pile of weapons that never gonna get a rerun because they can't fit it in anywhere. Because all slots are already taken by character rerun weapons and new character weapons. Unless they release a new character and don't give them a weapon, then there might be a slot, but... Let's just hope they are so smart. Sometimes I'm not sure they are actually looking past that problem and seeing it as an actual problem if they're thinking that far. Da, 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 da. There we go. Amos Bow has... When was the last Amos Bow rerun? I mean, probably with Ganyu, right? Because it's considered her weapon. Was Amos... When was Amos Bow last rerun when it was not with Ganyu? After they, like, changed it to each new character actually having their own weapon and we having a rerun character with the same... with their weapon? Because I know they had, like, runs before, but that was, like, the time where they still had... first, like, one character, like, one 5-star, new one or something, and then a rerun, like, afterwards. And so the first banner was, like, this character's weapon with one of the standard banners or other random reruns. And then they had, like, the reruns weapon with another random weapon. But since they have been doing, like, 2 banners at once... They didn't have one? I don't think I remember it. Unless it was explicitly on, like, Ganyu's. Save for Jade Spear. Yeah, same. That was just with Xiao's rerun. Because they consider them their weapons. But now imagine if it's considered Tainari's weapons and he never gets a rerun. You get the problem? Same with weapons that basically not have a character assigned to them. They are having the same problem. I don't know how to solve the problem. I just noticed it's there. Yeah, that means he doesn't get a rerun, right? That means his weapon will also not get a run. It's a problem that I see. I hope they're thinking about the problem and consider adding it either to the standard. Or are they doing another thing, like, entirely, like having a, I don't know. I don't know how to solve things, I just see that there's a problem. They gotten themselves kind of, like, into a corner. Because before they had, like, one weapon spot that was, like, fixed on, like, whatever they were, like, running. And one that they could freely rotate. Thank you very much for the follow. Kumo Moose. Much appreciated. How you doing? Just wanted to say that you're godly beautiful. What? Infinite, the multiverse, all dimension, all life itself. Okay, bye now. Thank you. You're nice too. Nice of you to drop by. Thank you very much for the follow as well, Araneko. Thanks that you're praising us with your presence today. That came out of nowhere. I'm actually getting a new model, hopefully anytime soon when I finish it. This one is actually not that pretty. But, thank you anyways. Come on, I know you're the only fish left. No avoiding me. That came out of nowhere. Now I've forgotten what I wanted to say. My whole point is gone. Something weapon banners. Yeah, I think they drove themselves into a corner because they have been having, like, always this one rotatable spot that they had, and now that they have, like, the double banners so they can fit in more reruns, they have the problem that they don't have that slot anymore. But also they need the second spot because otherwise the rerun takes so long. It's embarrassing, so taking it away is also not a solution. Praise and Rice whole romance. Yeah, that just came out of nowhere. I mean, would you go to a random person just tell them that? I wouldn't, but I'm also very introvert, so... I mean, what just happened? I can't fathom what's going on. Oh god, this is where I need to... Oh, I need ship. We'll stand on the outside. Something happening in front of my window, but I can't quite tell what it is. I'm an introvert too. I mean, I have problems asking the shop clerk for help, so going just to a random person telling them that they're beautiful is kind of like absolute stress inducing. I mean, even if it's true, I wouldn't get anything out of my mouth. If someone does it in my direction, okay, great. I don't know what to say. I'm not used to getting much compliments. I don't know how to actually do that. I usually go with you two. Or no you. I forgot that we can't just fish here. We're gonna get annoyed. Oh, great. You have to be out there on the water, don't you? Ow, ow, ow. I forgot that there is actually some enemies on this fishing spot. Ouchies. Yeah. Let's get all this stuff. The fish will come back. Don't be shy. You're looking beautiful. But my shyness. Wait, I'm gonna go. Okay, now they back. I don't go well with compliments. I don't know how. Yeah, I forgot there's only one fish here. And they're only coming out at night. So switching will not do anything. I love the slime emote. Slimies are so cute. They're so cute, I actually bought somebody a slime plushie once. It's worth hugging. You shine like the gaze of the moon, like a wonderful scenery. I almost let the fish go. Thank you very much. Stop it with the compliments or I'm blushing. I need to concentrate on the fish. These ones are actually not as easy as the other ones. For whatever reasons. That one is easier. Maybe it's just random. No, actually. Da-dum. Some of these require more concentration. It's probably because these are only happening like in this spot, so they might be considered rare fish. Da-dum, da-da-dum. Come on. I am very glad that they deactivated the dialogue. I think I would turn insane if Paimon would be babbling about the fish all the time. As much as I do love me some Paimon, hearing the same sentence 3 times in a row at the same, like, fishing spot is a little much. Fish will be overwhelmed by your beautiful being. Stop it! I said stop. You're doing that on purpose. I can tell. Stop teasing. Wait. Ah, there we go. Wait. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to the beautiful fishing rod that I have? Look at the gaze of the moon. It's actually a very nice rod. Look at that. Okay, I think these are only at nighttime, so there shouldn't be anything happen if I change that to daytime. Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum. Yeah, as expected. Nothing. Exactly nothing. Wait, did I do that spot yet? I don't remember if I did. I think I left that one out. By accident. Because I think that's the one that's like with all the like vases and stuff, and I would remember that one. That's enough teasing. Yes, stop with the teasing. Okay, that should be good for this one. Fish so tiny, can't tell which one. This one is hard. It's a weird camera angle. Huh. There's splashing fishes in here. Not that I would need anymore, but it doesn't hurt either way. Maybe I can cook something out of the fishes, by the way. Seeing that I'm missing a lot of fish for dishes. There must be a usage. Also, I forgot how to turn in the fish, but I'll find out. Either it was in the inventory, but I didn't see it, or it was at the cooking station. What's going on the outside? What's that? Sounds like a jet engine passing by. A pretty loud one in that. Good thing that I have this filtered out, I guess, from the mic. Seeing that nobody could hear like the construction work in front of my window, nobody could hear that. I could go fishing for the catch, but that's not the whale way. I just R5'd the engulfing. I actually did a lot of fishing just to get the catch like and upgrade it fully. And then I stopped fishing like altogether until I needed it today for calming me down a little bit, getting my mood a little down. I need repetitive action when I'm being sad. So yeah. This has been working. Always keep a little more fishies around. And now I'm thinking like maybe if I do some more, I'll at some point get the achievement to have caught these 2,000 fishes. Which is nice, because I'm never gonna get fishing done otherwise, so I can't complain. But yeah, R5 engulfing. What do you not have an R5? Wow, a whole lot of one fish. Gotta catch them all. Just the Genshin fishes. That reminds me that they announced another Pokemon for the new Pokemon games, and it's again a bike. I'm just so confused. Is this like Pokemon or is this Catch the Bikes? I just don't get it no more. Maybe I'm weird, but I actually prefer the bikes. The like normal bikes. Normal bicycle, that's not a Pokemon. Catch, I don't have R5. Does it count? Well, it's nothing you can wail for, so... Half counts? I guess it counts. But with an aftertaste? Where's the next one? Up there. I think I marked all of these. For a lot of fish. go. And fish. At least if I go catch the 2,000 fishes, I think maybe I'm gonna never have to fish again. But then again, I got the feeling once new region releases, they're probably gonna release new rewards and new fishes for like the local fishing guilds. I got the wrong bait. So I'm probably, no pun intended by the way, not off the hook yet. I'm probably gonna have to fish more. As sad as it is. Don't have last prayer and the elegy things. Well, but what you have, you gonna have R5, but what? You live in the prime life, apparently. There we go. That reminds me that starting tomorrow, once I got the quest far enough, I'm gonna have to do reputation quests again for new wings. That is gonna be nice. Thank you very much for the follow. CA5? Is that pronounced CA, I hope? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. How you doing? Because green wings does sound nice. But I am afraid that they might change, like, the reputation stuff again. To, like, I mean, they changed it from, like, search beforehand to, like, just go there and slash things. Which was a nice change for Inazuma, but I'm afraid they're gonna do something different for Sumero, so... It made it so much faster if you didn't have to look for traces first. Wham wham. Yum yum. Oh, I'm running low on bait actually. How the heck is that happening? I may need to go and make some real quick. But just, I think I have to go to a alchemy station. If I'm not completely mistaken. I don't think it was the cooking station. I would remember that. Pretty sure alchemy table it is. Wow, wow. Num num bites. I was talking so much about food before, I'm getting hungry. Why is it that every stream somebody brings the food topic up? Food seems to be very important to people. Wow, wow. Okay, hello. Over here? Huh. Sometimes it's just so random when they shriek. This one takes longer. Wow, wow. There we go. And another one. Bites the dust. No, another one done. Okay, I need to go make some new bait, I think. At least the normal bait, I think, is almost empty. Okay, we were last on the beach. Now, let's go to the table. I'm losing my headset. There it is. Yeah, this one. Only have an 8 left. How about we do another 10? So that would be 100. We still have plenty of these. Yeah, it was just a tiny one that was kind of like fading away into nothing else. Good thing. Okay, that one is done. I see nothing here unless I'm totally blind. But let me actually show you something real quick. Wait, where is it? It's rain. I marked it because that reminded me because I marked another one here today. Where did I mark that one? There I marked it. Was actually quite close to the other spot. Why am I so dumb? Let me show you something that is quite hilarious if they didn't fix it. Okay, now I need to get over there. And I hope they didn't fix it yet. Because that would be pretty sad. After I came all this way just to show you something. Go up there. Yoink, nobody saw that? Hey. This spot here is buggy. I'll see if I can get it done. If you fire your projectiles here, they get stuck. Let me show with somebody where you can actually see it nicely. Wait, I'm not close enough. So, you have a caught up fish here that just... I don't know what's with this spot, but this spot is cursed. I call it the buggy space. Only happens with some projectiles, though. So yeah, if you want to have a fun time, go here. Try that spot out. It's only happening in this patch of flowers over here, though. It's not happening back here. It's not happening over there. It's only happening in this patch of flowers. For some weird amount of reason I can't explain, everything goes wild here. So I don't know. I have no idea how that happened. But it is. It's a funny. It's a funny thing. Wait, what did I... Okay, we'll complete this. And here's a second place, but there it only weirdly works with Diona. I don't know why. This is just all confusing. Maybe there's like an invisible NPC there that makes stuff happen. And the other place only work in that way because it's higher up. And I think Diona actually has like higher projectiles than the other characters. I mean, of the characters that I have, I of course don't have all the characters to test it out with everybody. But at least it wasn't working with Kokomi last time I checked. That's a lot of tiny fish. Good thing I made new bait. I didn't think that doing the fishing will take so long today, but apparently it does. There is a lot more fishing spots on the map than I anticipated. And we still have some in the Chasm and in Economia too. Wham wham wham. Dum dum dum. Yay, another one of these. I know the two songs are not really mixing well. Genshin music together with my music, not a good mix. This is only made out of small fishes, apparently. Oh, it's raining. This really helped them a little bit more cheered up now. It was a good idea to stream. Ow. Now if it would hurt less, that would also be good. Drinking fish at the same time. Save time. Like doing two things at the same time that do not fit together. Like going to the toilet and brushing your teeth at the same time. Like, are you that starved on time? Sometimes I am. Bum bum bum. Sometimes I do. Also, I had like 2 tiny things prepared for today that I wanted to do, but yeah, well, yesterday happened. So I'm gonna probably do these on Thursdays. My brain. I'm probably gonna do these on Thursday. One tiny like point and click like game that I found. And one game from the suggestion that was free. You can make a guess on which one, because there's actually not that many games on the suggestion in the Discord that were actually free, so... It's also only supposed to be about, like, maybe 10 minutes, so I thought that's gonna be okay, even though it was not quite my style. Do I see a crate? I spy with my little eye some more. Okay, and the other one must be down there. Hey there, Key Slaps. How you doing? Come on in. There's not much to see here. I'm just fishing today. I need some downtime. Got myself some other thoughts. Been working so far. Having a repetitive tasks really helps. I love how I still have, like, the lightning coming towards me. Like a safety line. Da, 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 da. Me find monkey? Wait, you found a monkey? Where did you find a monkey? For reals or more like figuratively or like gameplay or something? Now I'm interested. What monkey? And the other time. I mean, like a real life monkey? Like Ooga Ooga? How about you? I'm trying to cope. I'm gonna be honest. I had something different planned for today, like a little adventure game of 1 hour, and maybe something from the Discord, from the suggestion section that was free. Something tiny on top, maybe, but well, yesterday happened, and now everything is a little, well, now I'm fishing. So yeah, but it's slowly getting better. Slowly getting back into life. Just continuing. Well, work again, hopefully soon. Other than that, I had another appointment with the bank today, so hopefully the move can happen. Hashtag soon. When I say soon, I say maybe beginning of next year, when I get it. Still not sure if I get it. The bank did say yes now, but only if it's done, if like the stuff is like signed in time in like the next month or something. But well, the seller has not quite agreed to do it that fast, cause yeah. So we're gonna try to persuade them. Me feel your voice, me feel sad. Don't be sad. It's bad enough if I'm sad. Did I change time? I forgot if I did. It's hard. Well, what can you do? It's never easy to lose on a pet. Especially one that's been with you for that long. I mean, it's not easy if it's only like 5 years, but 23 is like... It's like a whole part of your life kind of like breaks away because it's always been that way, and now it's not. But yeah. It's better than yesterday at the very least. I was crying a lot yesterday. Not very pretty. I'm easy to cry. But can't be helped. Sometimes you need to cry. Sometimes that is important. You just simply ignored that. And I'm taking the other fish. Me pretend as a bird so you won't be sad. Chirp chirp. Not quite the same. I mean, if I just wanted a bird, I could just get a new one, you know what I mean? It's just not the same. Sadly enough. Hey there, Star. How you doing? How nice of you to drop by. I'm still a little bit in the sad, so... no high energy from me today. Sally. I'm just doing some fishing and... trying to get different thoughts. But how's your day going? This one is way harder than the others. Buildings, flap flap hug. Don't try so hard. Doing good. So Eliza, I wanted to pop in and say hello. And I'm glad that you were here. As I said, only doing some fishing, not much action here today. I'm just not feeling the action mood. Still moping around like a sad thing. I love how the crab is secretly watching me fish. And the worms. Funny how I haven't fished in so long, but I still kind of remember the bait that each fish wants. Sorry about your pet. Totally get. Just wanting to chill after a day like that. Yeah, that's what I need. Not only chill, but also like distraction. This is a very repetitive task, so it kind of like gets my mind out of thinking about things. Just like do the same thing over and over. Makes it easy for brain. It's gonna get some time getting used to it. I mean, it's been 23 years. It's just not gonna be a switch from one day to another. My grandma's panties are lost in the sea. Can you find it? Well, if it nibbles on one of these four, then I probably can. Lily just woke up, but I saw you alive and was like, let's hang out with very sweet friendo. You just got up. Time zones are always such a bad thing. I mean, for me, it's like late afternoon. So, yeah. But most people from like the US that I know can't even come over for that because they're gonna have to go to work like immediately. So it's a rare thing having somebody pop up here. Okay, so this one is done. The next one is on the other side of this. I think I'm just gonna have to swim. Or I'm gonna try this, which I'm terrible at, by the way. Do we really want to find those? Apparently he does. Ow. And I blew it. I was reading chat. Time zones are insane. Yes, indeed. There's so many times when I wake up in the morning and then I find Twitter like, oh, I will be streaming that important thing. Can you come? And it was like, well, 9 hours ago. And it happened while I was sleeping. It's sad. Most people are just spontaneous like that, so they... Well, they do things and like, oh, I'm doing this in an hour. But it's all happening in the middle of the night for me, so... It's always like, I go to sleep, the world wakes up, and then when I wake up, everybody else is sleeping. It's still flooding there in the area? No, actually, it's back to warm again. I'm not sure what I like more. Now that the raining is kind of done, I'm letting the damage getting looked at, because actually some parts broke off from like garden house rain stuff. Forgot English word. Rain pipe? Stuff broke off. And this needs to be looked at, because if the next rain would be happening... Well... I don't think anything would happen with us, but the neighbors are gonna have their garage flooded then, so... The other neighbors, by the way, not the ones that went absolutely blub blub. Those had like firefighters all night there and I couldn't sleep. So... Apparently it had something to do with like their garden beds, because the garden beds at the end were like covered in like white sacks, which I think is like flooding stuff. So apparently it was like going through this gardening bed down into the cellar or something. Otherwise I wouldn't have explained why they would have like these sacks there. So I don't know. Flooding is just so stressful to deal with. Yes, indeed, it is. While it is happening and also afterwards. Gotta go having an ooga booga slow Wi-Fi cause I'm living on the mountains now. You're living on the mountains? I hope you're safe up in the mountains, and thank you for coming by, T-Slaps. Much appreciated. I hope your Wi-Fi gets any better at some point. Bad Wi-Fi. I mean, when I'm on Wi-Fi, I also have bad connection. The only about stable connection I have is when I have, like, cable. Everything else is not working out either for me. I can't imagine just, like, being only on Wi-Fi. I think I would go insane. But yeah, it's gotten from rainy again to, like, very warm and heat wavy in just one day. We're down from, like, being, like, totally flooded, rained upon, and, like, 17 degrees Celsius back to 30 Celsius and only sunshine. It's a weird change up. It's not good for health if it changes so much. I never wired into my computer until decided to start streaming. I forgot I could wire it. Why is nobody having, like, a install wire? Well, maybe it's just me, because I'm not using the PC only for, like, private, but also for work reasons, so I need kind of, like, a good connection. So it's permanently wiring. Installed. Not... Well, it's actually changeable. I could just pluck it out, but... And nobody doing that. Okay, 2 more here, then... 2 more in Ankademia and 2 more in the Chasm or something like that. We're getting there. Oh, summer. Love the duality of summer. What do you mean duality? It's just warm. Ah! What the heck are you? Did you find the charm? I got no idea what this quest is. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna note that down. There's apparently a secret quest here that I didn't do. Wait, note it down. Alright. I need to look that up. That's apparently one of the things I didn't do yet. The router is always in my rooms. I've always been close enough for Wi-Fi to work. Unless the internet itself was down. Well, I currently am not having my own living space, so I'm living with other people, and the router is kind of like in the middle of everything, but the walls here are like super Wi-Fi unfriendly, let's just put it like that. So basically, even if you're 2 rooms away, you're not having any stable connection. So I'm glad that I have it on, like, cable plugged in, otherwise I would have no internet. And also, I'm not having a phone that has, like, unlimited or good internet either, so... It's just this internet and that's it. But this one is stable enough now. And it goes from hot to pouring rain. To hot as hell again. Well, this summer it has been, like, only heat wave. Still no heat wave. No rain. Absolutely no rain. Why would you think rain still exists too? Okay, now we have one day where it's absolutely flooding everybody. Like, it was raining like crazy. The street was full. The city itself was, like, completely full, like, this high up. So, I just... Yeah. I'm glad that it didn't take too much damage. And then the next day it rained lightly. And then it was back to heatwave again. I wish it were more rain. then it wouldn't be so hot. Also, the houses here are not really made for getting heat outside or keeping heat away from you. The houses are actually made to keep heat inside the house, because usually we have like cold climates here that are like okay and totally moderate in summer, and in winter super cold, therefore you need to keep it all in. But well, let's just say this year didn't work so well. Thank you very much for the follow, Koki Chi. Did I pronounce it right? Please correct me if I'm not. Can I call you Koki? I'll try that maybe. Hi, you doing? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I think I got all the fish here. There's another jet flying by. What's going on today? Maybe it's a special operation. I seen a lot of things like going on. Maybe it's like for a festival. Next fishing is over here. You don't have like air conditioning over there. Yes, air conditioning. No, we don't have any. And not only we, it's not usual to have or air conditioning here. Not private, but also not in like public available spaces. You just don't. I don't know how you do it. I melt and evaporate. I think I already melted and evaporated. This is actually just the rest of my being talking to you over the microphone, and then I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna just go into the air like shh. My hope is that it's just this year and afterwards it's gonna get better, but how high are the chances of that? It's probably just climate change. And you're probably gonna have to adjust to that by probably getting air conditioned and building houses differently in the future now. Where are the fishes? Does it have to do with this? I think I needed this thing. Indeed. A secret spot. Don't leave us, don't evaporate. My time has come. Goodbye. Shh. I mean, sometimes I really feel like that. I mean, most of the times when people go ask me on how hot it actually is, they're like, oh, that's not that hot. We have way hotter weather here. Which is true if you look at the number of the like temperature. But also we have a very like moist temperature, so high water density. I don't know how to say it in English. So that makes it a like unbearable heat. It's not like a dry heat, but a very moist heat. Do I say it correctly? I don't know. I don't know how to speak English no more, I think. It's impressive how you just know all the fishing spots. I marked them on the map. I marked them all on the map. Every single one I could find is marked. I marked them all for easy finding. Yeah, you mentioned that you're playing Genshin too, right? Are you looking forward to tomorrow to the new release? There's gonna be a whole lot more to do. I really have to look out that I don't catch myself playing Genshin instead of like doing my actual work in home office. Like, I wanna log into Genshin. I don't wanna like do stuff. Very dangerous when you work from home. You're like, maybe I go in real quick just this once. Haven't fished in a long while. I got the catch and then I stopped fishing. Me, the same. I stopped fishing, but Today I needed something a little repetitive, and I know there's still this achievement to get 2,000 fishes, so I was like, I really need something to get my mind out of my sadness, and something repetitive, and the only two things I could think of is either doing Minecraft, but I didn't know maybe people would feel like very pressuring me into being creative, which I can't do when I'm sad. Or Genshin fishing, which I know is like super boring to watch probably, but it like gets my mind out of places real quick because it's so repetitive. I'm like, okay, I don't have the achievement yet. Maybe I can use this to at least get a little bit of working on that one. Very intrigued to see the new stuff in the game. I also work from home, so I get the temptation to just ignore work and play games. So we're the fishing pro. Well, fishing is not too hard, I think. Okay, I gotten all here. Now there's 2 more in Academia and 2 more in Chasm, I think. Yes. Oh god, these were so hard to find. They are in the ruins down there, right? If I remember correctly. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Stardew Valley fishing, which is kind of similar, but Stardew was way harder than this one, so I'm happy that this one is a little bit more relaxed. Wait, what did I do? I think the entrance was over there. Put it down? It's been a while since it's been down there. Ah, there it is. Old habit dies hard. Now the first one is to the right somewhere. Yeah. Stardew Valley fishing gets way too hard for no reason. They'll love me some Stardew. Yes! I mean, like, the easy fish are okay and relaxing, but, like, these legendary fish and some of the, like, rarer fish types are just headache-inducing. Just, why did you make it that hard? I thought it was supposed to be a nice, relaxy game. Well, that seems to be really popular all of a sudden. All the fish is like, So yeah. Stardew. I played that a lot too. I played it too much, that's why I had to stop at some point. First I played it like single player, like everything there was. And then I played it co-op with people, like everything there was. Again. And then with a different group, again. And I think at some point I gotten overplayed on it. I managed to catch an octopus once. That's all I could manage. Yeah, I don't know how you would do that if you didn't have like good reactions. If you were like, let's say not everybody playing the game is like 20 or something. Let's just say there is certainly people enjoying Stardew Valley that are like 50 years old or something. For example, my mother likes playing some Stardew. And she's one of the people I played in co-op in one of the groups with. And how do you tell that person the game's just not designed for you to catch fish? It sounds so... It's so sad. I mean, maybe get a difficulty slider where you can like pick how hard you want it. I just needed some tea. Yay, some rice. Yeah, I took Bob as iridium pole and fishing food. Yeah, that's the second problem. Like, all the stuff is used up. I mean, here we also have like the bait that gets used up, but I don't think it's as ridiculous. There's only rice. I need a different one than this one. There we go. Yeah, fishing is always such a nice thing in games if they do it right. If they do it wrong, it can get to be the most boring thing in history. Like some games I know where you just... You press fish, then after some time your character just pulls out a fish without you doing anything. These implementations... not good. But nice done fishing mini games, not too hard, not overdoing it. That catches the sense of real fishing. Gonna play some Stardew Valley Expanded for my next stream. I think that will be interesting. My skills are rusty. Any modded? No, I didn't play modded yet. Or... not any that I know of. If not, that wasn't too heavily modded. Like, maybe like a... like optic mod or something. And though I think on the second co-op we played modded because we wanted more players than actually were possible with co-op mode. I think that was modded to be possible. But I think that's kind of like the only thing that I did. Oh, the other one maybe. As I said, I probably overplayed myself with Stardew, so I didn't have any, like, incentive to go back and play all of a sudden again. Playing through it 3 times was maybe enough. Usually don't do mods, but the thought of an expanded cast was too tempting, and I never looked back. Well, sometimes I do mods with games, but I'm trying not to overdo it with modding, because I at some point overdid it with installing mods to that point that I modded the game, but never played anymore. I'm just like, new mod, let's install that. Oh, now I don't have any time more to play. I'll play next time. Let's check mods first before I go play. Install 4 new mods. I'll play next time. I never played again. So, since that happened, I've been careful with not over-modding games too much. By the way, let's switch that back. So I actually get to play games, because I get into the... Oh, and I can change this little part, and this little part, and then this, and then we add this, and then... Yeah. Not only does it take a whole lot of time you're not playing anymore, but the file size gets large, so... not recommended. Installing mods can be a huge pain in the ass too. Yeah, that too. Sometimes I'm just sitting there like, why is it not working anymore? It was working before. Maybe it was the last mod I installed. Then you deinstall it, and it's still not working no more. And then you have to start from the beginning, and... it's sad. No, ignore me. I got no time for this. Just got Flex Group with me that does nothing. I just don't know why you have that group. I think it's just the one that I locked in, and I thought I did not have to do any fighting, so it's okay if I take that one. Okay, so where is the other fishing point? Oh, looks like we're gonna have to do more fighting anyway. And I'm too lazy to switch, so... you're gonna have to take this. And I'm also too lazy to use ult, so you're gonna have to sit through this. Alright, so... a whole lot more mantis. Yes, Razor, glad you use Razor. He's my baby. Razor is a lovely boy. Very underused. Most people don't appreciate him enough. I'm not much of a meta player, so... Even if you see, like, meta characters with me, you probably will not see them used the way they are normally being used. Just a heads up. Also, I do terrible in the Abyss. But gaming here is fun, so I play. Sit for this, you say, before you completely delete the enemy from existence. Not as fast as I could have, probably. If you were in his normal group. Well, it's not too much off, though. So I'm gonna be honest. Also, Razor does not depend that much on good setup. I mean, it helps, but... he can do fine with auto attacks. Just on his own. Bum, 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 bum. Come on. Don't orange me. I'm a big on meta. Think everyone should just play what it's fun to them. Exactly. Just look at what characters you like and what you have fun playing and make teams the best you can out of the characters you have. I mean, of course you can't play everyone as like just main damage dealer, because otherwise you won't have any like healer or like supporters. I mean, only one character can be up at any time, but there's so many characters that can be played in like different ways. Even if they're like best purpose is another. Just work what works. Oh, I thought I was already finished with that fish. I'm running out of tea. Razor's forgiving to build. I just need to fix his artifacts. That's true. If I would ever get good artifacts, I would put them on. But I have terrible luck. After this fish, I'm gonna get some new tea real quick. Wait. I'll get some tea. Wait, it's down there. Okay. There we go. Didn't prepare a whole can for nothing. I've been building supports recently, like Sucrose, Toma, and Moda. I mean, as I said, it's just only one character can stay up at any one time. So unless you're doing like a swap comp where you have like the characters only doing the most damage with their like ults and like doing that one after the other and then beginning from the beginning because everybody has low cooldowns, you're kind of forced to build characters other than just main DPS. Okay, so we're going to this point. Does that make sense? Because I've seen a lot of people that like start Genshin and every character they get, they want to build main DPS. And in the end, they gonna have like 4 or 5 main DPS running around. And you're like, okay. And how you play these? Which one is gonna be up on the field the most time? And they're like... I don't know. That's the best answer. You didn't think of that. That's the part of what makes Genshin fun to me. Team building is nice. The part that actually got me into playing Genshin is the reactions. That is something that really triggers my brain. I really love that and appreciate that. All the reactions, one with each other. And also with enemies and the environment. It's just... it's amazing. It's just great. I love me a good healer. Same. As somebody that plays healer mainly in every single RPG or MMO I can get my hands on, I couldn't resist building too many healers. Also, I like to have a lot of healers to swap to when I do co-op mode and nobody want to do the healer. Alright, so this pool and then one more pool and then that should have been all the fishing spots in one day. And then I'll see how many we actually gotten. It's gonna be interesting. Who's your favorite healer? That's gonna be hard to answer. As with food, I'm not one to say that's my favorite, everybody else stinks, because they're like so close together. If I like a character, I like a character, but if I'd have to pick 100%, that's hard, it's hard. If I'd have to pick, it's gonna be Kokomi, I guess. Just randomly. It's hard to answer though. It's just like when people ask who's your main. Is a question I find very hard to answer because most people say like main and like that's the DPS I play and also the character I like best and everybody else stinks. Which is just not right for me. I may have a favorite character, but as I said, that doesn't mean I dislike everybody else. It's just like by a small margin. I got some I love a little more. Yeah, I also have some that I love a little more, but out of all of the ones I like and build, because I like them, it's hard to pick a single character. It's really hard. I use her in TT the most for healing. Kokomi just really is super pretty. What can I say? Alright, one more. This spot. And I think I got him there from up here. If I'm not totally dumb. I can feel my voice getting weaker. I got the feeling the crying yesterday did not really help. Okay, so how do I go in there? I think there was an entrance here. Oh, it might be this one. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah. This is correct. I got some motif of it. I got my tea here, yes. It's just not getting better somehow. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill these guys. They're gonna be a nuisance when I fish. Where'd the other one go? There we go. Where was the fishing spot again? Ah, over here. Let's start with the small one. Let's go here. I hope I'm prepared for tomorrow. So much more content. The temptation's gonna be high. Nibble, nibble. I caught myself some fish. Come on, be good. There we go. Okay, now change time, and then that should be the last fishes. Then I can count how many I actually gotten. Haven't even finished all of Inazuma yet, but I'm gonna look at Sumero. I'm all caught up, as you can see, no questy. So, I am definitely ready. I didn't rush, I already finished. Didn't have many other games to play recently, so... It all went into Genshin. But I also started playing Genshin like really early on, like maybe a week or something, maybe 2 maximum after release, so I had plenty of time. I've been steadily playing ever since, so it's easy to be kind of like catch up on content. People that started way later, of course, if they want to be catch up on content, they had to be like playing way more. Which is not impossible. I'm not playing too much, but still. Hey, that means I have all the fishing spots. If I'm not completely dumb. Three months into release. See? That's 3 months I already did story. And that's why I probably already finished. It's not like I have like 0 lying around forever. I just recently finished all of this stuff. Yay! Finally! The fishes were mine. Just fell off because I got some burnout and also life got busy. Yeah, I know that part. The good thing for me is that when I play Genshin, at least when I'm not playing on stream, but when I played Genshin on my own, when I come, done work, cooked, eaten, everything is done, it actually relaxes me. Like, the relaxing part of the day, just doing Genshin, jumping around, doing a story. So... But yeah, I've been playing pretty casually, like, not getting too bothered with artifacts and stuff, so... What can I say? Therefore, I didn't get so much burnout, I guess. Okay, I want to see how many fishes did I get. I had about 1,000 before, so the whole map about gets you. I mean, it's of course probably some of the pools were empty from last time. I didn't fish them up and they didn't respawn, and also it's kind of random how much fish there are in one pool. Okay, 344, which means if we consider that I didn't leave too much empty, I need to do this 2 times more for my achievement. How long did I stream now? 3 hours. So I need 6 more hours of fishing for this achievement. This is torture. It's gonna have to be done at some point. Audio settings. I need to...
Paimon coming in! Paimon!
Finally, I have dialogue again.
Huh, I'm here.
I just couldn't handle all the Paimon fishing dialogue. It's the part that got me off from fishing. But today I was very intelligent and thought, hey, maybe I just turn dialogue off and then she's gonna show up. It's just the same voice lines all the time, so it gets kind of like annoying after a while. So, ow! Don't strike me down. I just collect some plants.
Huh, I'm here.
So yeah. Finally. Were you already here? No, you weren't here when I showed the buggy space. You want to see a buggy space? That's like a good ending point for today. Hearing her each time for 3 hours would be hell. Yeah, that's originally why I stopped fishing, because I was like, my ears were bleeding. But most of these 1,000 fishes before were actually from the event that was taking place at the time, so... I don't know. Fishing was new and I was like, it's new, it's sparkly, it's cute. I want it. Yes, I do. Well, let me see if I can find it. It is over here. Up there. We're gonna go there. It's the buggy space. I need another character for this to best demonstrate.
All is accounted for.
Alright. Now, how do I... Other direction. Alright, how do I get up there again? I noticed that the game is a little buggy at that. Over there. And I want to share my funsies. My laughs. Me do love to laugh. Especially when sad. Okay, let's go up there. I mean, I'm guessing you're familiar how stuff normally should look, so I'm not going into that. But there is a space here that is a little buggy with attacks. My voice is still just gone. Excuse me. And that is this patch of flowers. Just this patch exactly here is buggy. When you stand in this patch and do a projectile attack, they go a little crazy.
Shake a hamster.
They go a little crazy. they go in circles. It's weird. Let's demonstrate with my favorite character to demonstrate on. That's Kokomi, because for her it really looks like you go and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just only here. Like when you do it over here, nothing happens. When you do it over there, nothing happens. But if you stand exactly in this grass patch, the fish goes wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. This is so weird and bizarre. I don't know how that happens. I'm guessing there's an NPC here. Wiggle, wiggle. It's just... Why is fish doing that? It's not only those two characters, by the way, but those are the two there where I know it's happening. Oh, I also know... I have another character where it looks absolutely crazy. Somebody that I don't play, but that looks hilarious. That was, if I remember correctly, it was Yan Fei. Because if I remember correctly, she looked like she was attacking herself. Wait. She attacking herself. I don't know why they're coming homing in here. This is buggy. It's just in this patch of flowers though, so maybe there's a secret hidden NPC here. But I mean, it's not auto-targeting. If you're like attacking, it just does normal attacks in random directions, right? But just... I don't know. It's bizarre. That's so good. Self-aiming projectiles. Yes.
All is accounted for.
But to be honest, the
Lucky
fish is the
number
best.
13.
Hey there, Fianturo. Thank you so much for 30 months already. Lucky number 13. Yes, and don't tell me otherwise. 13 is lucky in this case. How you doing? Are you liking the wiggle bug? Like normal attack. Nothing. Here, when it's buggy, the fish goes wiggly. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I could stand here all day saying wiggle, wiggle while the fish go plop. Whoop. I'm gonna try this out with multiple characters. I had like people in co-op coming over and try different characters that I do not have. And actually, like, Yelan had a very, very interesting thing going on here. Nothing to complain about. Good old wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. At least it cheers me up, okay? I can't help it. Look at that dumb fish. Woo! Goes cray-cray. But yeah. If you want to try it out yourself, it's over here. If you need a higher look, this is where it is. Up here. At this shrine, right at this patch of flowers. It's the small things that count. Yes, you can imagine when I was here doing my things. And I just randomly attacked with Kokomi, by the way. And my fish was doing things. I was like, what is happening? And then I marked the place so I would find it whenever I need a small giggle.
The Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way.
How's your day going, Fiantoro? Put
What
you up.
are my orders?
I, for one, did a lot of fishing today. Like, too much fishing. This triggers me. I need to take this. But yeah, I promised I would have a look in my Serenity pod. To see if I hung up all the hangout stuff. Snuck away from work for a 15-minute break. I am not gonna tell anybody. It's okay. It's a secret. Let's see. I have them all up on the higher floor, but I don't know if I have all of them. We just have to count like a dummy. Okay, let's see. I have some over here and some over there. So we have the boys over here and the girls over there. There's a little more girls than boys in the hangout. It's not my fault. But I think I don't have everybody up yet. No, I think I need to get new frames. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Wait, I need a calculator. 4 here. And then we have 6, 7 here, which is 11. I don't need a calculator for that. That's it. Okay, 11. Now, how many hangouts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm missing the last 2. I need 2 more. I have to go work. I'm glad I caught you streaming. Hope you have a good day. Thank you very much for being here today. I hope work is not gonna be too stressful for you. And I hope you're having a great day too. Okay, 2 more. I'm gonna have to see if I have to. Wait, I can do that just over here. 1 and 2. I think I... Oh, and I didn't hang this one up yet. Where are you gonna put this? Like over here? Maybe. I'm not sure. I made enough. I just didn't hang them. I'm gonna get these down here first to set them, because it's making it easier to set them, and then I'm gonna hang them up high. Also, I'm gonna have to pick a picture each, because I usually only get one. Okay, which one are we getting? Can I have a better look so I can actually see what's on the picture? Oh, picking is hard. I think I take this one. She's just so cute in that one. Okay, that is saved. Now we'll get that in the usual places, don't worry. Okay, we got new stuff. I mean, this has a very nice framing. This is a little, I don't know. And this one, don't even get me started. That is more like an Ito picture, though. I think I take that one. That has such nice framing. Okay, now we just need to put them somewhere. Okay, for this one, it's actually easy. We're gonna get that like that. That looks, about right. But for this one... I need to change stuff up. Because I never want it to look like it's actually missing pictures. Yeah, now that's better. Saved. Is it about right? Is the angle about good? Ah. Theater group. Oh yeah, that is good. Very nice, very nice. What are you doing there, kitty? Are you too dumb? Didn't you find your way? Probably not. There we go. Yeah, you got a sneaky peek of my pod. It's quite the mansion you got there. Indeed, indeed. Even though I want to make like a new pod in like in Sumero, once the new assets come out, that's more Arabic themed, because this one is very Mondstadt themed, isn't it? I made something though that I quite like. Wait. And that's this theater. This theater here. This one I quite like. I don't know why. I spent so much time in this. Too much time, to be honest. I'm gonna leave this pot probably up as it is, and just whenever I get another Sumero like teapot, I'm gonna probably decorate that one down in the Sumero style. If we ever get one, which I hope. I hope. But yeah, quite the mansion indeed. I mean... Small house tour. But it's really a mansion. I mean... It literally, I think, says mansion, but... I mean, compared to my actual living standards, this is like... total luxury. I got a small kitchen here. Which I did. Somehow my doggy just want to follow me everywhere, and I'm not talking about Goro. Just saying. Here is like a little working and living space, like in the general room and entrance hall. This is weird, but this is the war room where we're gonna have like discussions about tactics. I don't know. I didn't know what to do with this room, okay? So this became kind of like the war room. I don't know why. It's the weird room. The weird room that's off. Here we have the group bedroom. With changing corner. And Razor getting a headache over there. Or being embarrassed. Whatever it is. Yeah, when we go up here, I have all the memories hung, as you just saw. Here we got the dance club. I don't know why I did that. It was nice for having like cool people over and just hanging out in there. Okay, the reading corner, just like for chill hangouts. And here we got the library. I mean, it's not much. I know I'm not the most creative person. I've seen a lot of people do way more with the pots. Also on the outside. But as I said, I'm not having too much time for decorations, A, and B. There's gonna be new stuff coming out that interests me more in style, so I'll probably get these. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah, I still got other stuff set up, but I think it's good enough for now. Let's get back to Windrise. Enough for one day. I'm getting pretty tired. As I said, I'm not having much energy today. Yesterday is still dragging me down. So I think I've done about enough for one day. I mean, I caught how many fish? 344? Something like that. I would say that's quite the number, isn't it? Indeed. Can be proud of myself. Just 2 times more and I finally get the achievement. This has gotta be 6 more hours of fishing at some point. I am so thrilled. That's a lot of fish, and it's gonna be even more fish. It's a hassle. I'm normally not much of a just go and fish all day in the game person, but today I needed this, and also at the same time I'm getting closer to getting this achievement done, so I can't really complain. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I forgot to turn the fish into actual prepared sliced cooking fish. I'm gonna do that next time. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. If I don't forget it. And then I complain that I don't have any fish for cooking. Because I actually never gotten to actually convert my fish. Hey, next stream gonna be on Thursdays, as planned. Damn, we fish again. No! I actually have to do 2 times more. But the next 3 days, it's gonna be respawn time, so I'm definitely 100% free. Also, tomorrow there's gonna be new content coming out with all of Samiro, so fishing will have to wait. I'd rather do some quest again than fish. It just was special today. Getting my mind off of being sad with a repetitive task. It always helps. It just does. I don't know why. I'm a weird person. Yeah, what I wanted to say is on Thursdays, I'll probably play the tiny game that I found, which is actually like a point-and-click adventure, which is about 1 hour long. And also maybe the free game that were in the suggestion that was like a 15 minutes like escape room-ish thing. God, tiny fly in front of my face. So we're gonna play that. I don't know what I'm gonna fill the rest with. Maybe also we're gonna talk. Maybe I find something different. Maybe something relaxing. I don't know yet. But that's what I planned. I mean, that's normally what I would have planned for today, but... well, Well, then yesterday happened. Well, let's just say nothing went as planned anymore. So we're gonna get all that stuff into Thursday. That's gonna be better. Okay. Let me see. Anything else I wanted to mention? I don't know. I'm not sure. Should I do a raid? Probably not. Nah, I don't think we're enough people for that. Would probably take longer. Just to set things up. Okay. I am definitely very beat. So I'm gonna go make myself some meal now. And well, then I hope we see each other on Thursdays. So with that said, thank you very much for watching today, everybody. And I see y'all again next time. Bye-bye.